It is time for us to play one of our favorite games on the show. Shout out Kevin Wild, something, nothing, or everything. Starting with Kobe Bryant. As you have undoubtedly seen everywhere, he posted this picture on Instagram with a caption that reads in part, quote, "Here is our fourth place, quote, winners picture, LOL.
Nobody
Six of the kids in the picture stayed with me and worked every single day to get better. The seventh player not in pick missed this game for a dance recital, so that should tell you where her focus was at the time, meaning she enjoyed dance more than ball, which is fine." After some backlash following that caption, Kobe posted this. Now this you might not have seen, and it's amazing. This is a video of him saying, "When I was 12, I skipped basketball for 2 weeks.
Oh, stop it.
So I could dance in the school show. I'm all about diversifying while young, then locking in on your passion." Richard, is the backlash to Kobe's IG post something, nothing, or everything?
It's something, right? Like, look, Kobe Bryant has done a great rebrand, right? He's done a great job selling kids' books and doing all this other stuff. But at the end of the day, Kobe Bryant is the same person that a trainer saw him in the team's locker room and was like, "Hey, Kobe, I'm glad you're here. We're taking the team picture tomorrow." And inside the locker room with other players that can hear him, this is when they were struggling. It's like, "You think I want to take a picture with these blanking losers?" Like, that's who Kobe Bryant is. So then all of a sudden, you get to this spot where his people are, his team that he's been working with. One girl doesn't show up. Was she the best player? Was she the seventh man? Or was this is an excuse, right? At the end of the day, show up with what you got. But Kobe Bryant got a little heat. He backtracked. Kobe's not one to backtrack because I think he kind of saw that, like, this was definitely taken the wrong way.
Yeah, I mean, I think here's the thing. First of all, what we hold as standards for a pro athlete, not for middle school. These are children. Yeah. These are children.
Dance recitals are expensive.
First of all. Second of all, right? It doesn't matter why she missed it.
No, I just, no.
Second of all, Baxter Holmes had a really nice in-depth feature about a couple months ago about the negative effects of over-specialization at too young of age. Like the injuries that we're seeing here at the NBA level, that's beyond like the mental burnout and all that. I watched this great documentary called In Search of Greatness. They talked to Jerry Rice, they talked to Pele, they talked to Wayne Gretzky. Wayne Gretzky said, as soon as hockey season was over, I would throw my gear in the basement. I never played hockey again until winter. I grabbed my baseball mitt. I played different sports, and all of them were talking about no one specialized at that age, and these are the greatest of the greats at their thing. This thing here, he could have just left it at that. Here's our fourth place winners picture, and we were mad, and we worked, and we got better. That's cool. But the idea to point out that this girl wasn't there, to point out why she wasn't there, and then to point out, well, that should tell you where her focus was at this time.
I'll tell you what, if that was my kid, if that was, no, listen, it is Bush League, because if that was my kid and you singled out my kid, given your greatness and how many people we're going to see and we're talking about on the jump, me and you are going to have a conversation.
Absolutely.
Me and you are going to have a conversation because now my kid now has to deal with this, and I'm not going to talk about something, like everybody sided with her or kind of sided against Kobe, but still, me and you have to have a conversation as parents.
I want to throw in one last story, right? Kwame Brown grew up idolizing Michael Jordan, Jordan posters on the wall, everything. Got drafted by the Wizards. I'm playing with Michael Jordan. It's a dream come true. And then, like, after a week of practices, he wanted to quit basketball because Michael Jordan was, like, over.
Michael Jordan.
Right. And so there's an impact of someone who you idolize, look up to, like, being overly harsh for you. This is a middle school child. Right? It might say, oh, just get over it, whatever. It's a middle school child having to hear Kobe Bryant, one of the greatest players of all time, talk about where your focus at.
Okay, but I want to bring a little more nuance into this, right? Because I think you're completely right about, we all know who Kobe Bryant is, right? I think Bomani tweeted like, oh, being coached by Kobe Bryant turns out to be exactly like what I thought being coached by Kobe Bryant would be. But people have complex beliefs, right? If you talk to Kobe Bryant about what he thinks, even his daughters, who I know he's hell-bent on getting into the WNBA, should do, he wants them to train in other things. Yeah. He talks about those kids at his Mamba Sports Academy, and he will go out prior to this Instagram post and talk about just what you said, that you have to have cross-training and you have to have your mind be activated by more than one thing. So you can think that and be the guy you're talking about.
And my thing is this. I am not upset at Kobe. I'm not upset at Kobe for being aggressive and being who we know Kobe Bryant to be. The only thing is like, hey, Kobe, it's okay to be wrong, right? Because you don't know if a parent was like, hey, we're paying for these dance recitals. This was the postseason. We didn't know it was going to cross thing. Your grandmother's coming in for this post. We don't know. We don't know. We don't know the story.
But even if he doesn't know any of those things, there's no point a year later to Instagram post about it. There's no point. What are you doing? You're trying to shame a kid? Come on, man.
Yeah, don't do that.
It's a kid.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.